Alright, so today's story has to do with George. At this time he was probably in his late 70s. I don't know, somewhere around early 90s. And for some reason he came up in my head today just because of how warm it is. It reminded me of Saturday after our shop was closed. I was working on my car, more than likely replacing the headers that I always kept bashing on everything, or a starter that I fried. And a friend of mine, Paul, called up and said, "Hey, we're going to go out and do something." And I was like, "Well, after I'm done working on the car, we can go do whatever you want." He's like, "All right, I'll be right down. I'm going to just ride the bike down." And I forgot that the gate was closed. And so I went back to working. And the phone rang again, and it was my friend Paul. Said, "There's some crazy guy inside your gate pointing a shotgun at me." And as soon as I heard, I knew exactly what was going on. George didn't like anybody. And he put this whole fence up around the whole acre lot, keep everybody out. And I walked out and went and talked to George. "George, what's going on?" He goes, "Well, there's some kid that's trying to break in and steal something or vandalize something." And, "George, it's my friend Paul. He came over just to see me." And George didn't understand that. He didn't understand that people came by just to see you, or you had friends. He goes, "Well, he just looks like he's going to do something bad and he's going to steal something." And I'm like, "You can't be waving a shotgun at people in the middle of the daylight. You're not even protecting anything, really. You're 70 plus years old, and it's not how you say hi." That's when I made a deal with George that he could keep the shotgun. He just couldn't keep the shells. He did answer that gate with the shotgun a couple different times over the years that I know of. Just being grumpy, not trusting anybody, thinking everybody's out there to screw you over, steal from you. One of the most unhappy people I've ever met in my life. He was a good guy, though, just crazy and grumpy. Go have an adventure. Find yourself.